Hey y'all, welcome back. So this is part 2 of our antiquing in Alabama. So on the way back from Joppa, Alabama, we stopped in Elkmont, Alabama at the Candlelight Antiques. And I will take a picture of their card so that you can look them up and follow them on Facebook if you want to. You could see them from the interstate, so we knew on the way back that we probably wanted to stop there. Now, we did not get a whole lot there, but what we did find was some really great stuff. Greg got this beautiful brownish caramel crock jug. And there's the bottom. This goes right along with his sort of primitive vibe that he is going for. Now, like I had said, we got a butter mold at the Simply Primitives. We have not been able to get a lot of butter molds lately because they have just been so expensive in the area that we're in. But we found they're a square butter mold. So I have 3 of these now. And this one does have little stars. Usually I find these and there's no kind of pattern with the square ones at all, and they're like $50 and $65. I think maybe even a little bit higher. So that one was $29. I grabbed it up. Now I did find a stack of 3 chunky little butter pats. They're not stamped. So like I was saying the last time I showed butter pats, it's hard for me to find stamped butter pats, but I wasn't going to get these, and Greg was like, you never see them, get them. But y'all, I've been getting seeing a little bit more often. I'm not seeing a whole lot, but you know, I will always happily add butter pats to my collection. Now, many of you might remember that I had gotten at an estate sale 2 white pie birds, and I had also gone to that estate sale to get a black pie bird, and they were all sold out. So I saw pie birds all over the place today, y'all. But Greg, I wasn't going to get this because it was pricey, considering what I paid $4 for my other pie birds. But Greg, I didn't even know he got this for me. He's like, you got to have a black one. So now I have a black pie bird. And then, I'm going to be real honest, y'all. I was tired, and I didn't really want to stop at this place, and we even missed the exit for it, and I thought, oh good, we're just going to go home. And Greg said, you never know. You might find your stained platter that you have been looking for all summer. So I was like, fine, you never know, because you don't. That's true. You never know what you're going to find in these places. So turned around, went back, and he found, y'all, it is not identical, it's just a little bit bigger, but for $6. $6.00. My heart went pitter-patter when I turned the corner and saw him holding this. Look how gorgeous she is. Oh my goodness. He found this and the butter pats and the pie bird, I think. Y'all, $6. Now, in some other booth, this might have been $6. Remember, when I say, you know, you can't think, oh, I'll never be able to get something, I can't afford it, just because you see it in a booth and it's astronomical. It really, I think that it just kind of depends on, number one, what the vendor paid for it. And 2, if it's something they like, you know, if it's something they don't really like and they just want to get rid of it, they're going to price it to sell. I do know that if it's something that they really, really love and they don't have room for it at their home, they will jack that price up so that, hoping that somebody doesn't buy it. And then if you do buy it for their price, then you're welcome to it, because you have paid, you know, a price that they are definitely willing to let you have it for. So don't give up. Always keep looking for that piece that you're looking for, because you never know. You might find your beautiful stained platter for $6. So that is all that we bought at the Candlelight Antiques. It is definitely a cool little place to go. I will tell you, if you are anywhere near Elkmont, Alabama, or even if you have to drive a couple hours, y'all, I have never in my life seen so many blow molds. They had more vintage Halloween blow molds than I have ever seen in one place. I bet they had 50 blow molds of all different sizes in just the Halloween. They had probably half that in their Christmas blow molds. They had vintage Halloween treat bags, vintage Halloween little toys. Like, I've never up here in the Nashville area seen as much vintage Halloween in one store. So they win the prize for having the most vintage Halloween, and they definitely had more vintage Christmas than I've ever seen as far as the blow molds. There was a booth that had some vintage Christmas, and it was half off. But it just, like, I had a lot of most everything that they had. They did have some knee huggers, but they had them attached to, like, I don't know, this swag thing. And I just thought, no, I'm not going to get that today. Even at half off, I wasn't going to get it. But very, very sweet people. Definitely worth the drive if you are in the market for vintage Halloween. Now, they are not cheap. And if you enjoy vintage Halloween, you know that you are going to have to pay for that stuff. So, but if nothing else, it's cool to go look at. So anyway, guys, that was the second store on our little trip to Alabama. We have one more haul to show you guys, so be looking for it. And until I see you again, happy thrifting.